Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku Charts.com daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Wednesday, June the 20th, 2012. Well, no change of trend today. We have a candle that has a lower high but a higher low, and in bar chart terms that's an inside bar or an inside day and a candle or a bar of indecision. And that's because the body of this current candle, the range of this current candle is within the range of the previous candle, and it is indecisive because the buyers weren't strong enough to take out the previous high, but by the same token the sellers weren't strong enough to take out the previous low. Therefore, the lack of strength in either direction it means that there is quite some indecision in the market. Now, that's certainly not what we'd like to see as this market starts to mature in this uptrend that the market's in, and it does raise some doubt about continuation of the trend to the upside, and does suggest that there is potential for the market to terminate this first time frame uptrend. We also have the market trading around the area near the cloud, and that is having its influence, and as we trade tomorrow it will be a little bit closer to the cloud, so we do have some very solid resistance overhead. We also had some strong resistance at this 1356 level. That was a previous fairly strong level as well. In terms of the dynamics of the candle, we have a black body candle, and that also raises some doubt about continuation of the trend. If we look at the past four candles, they were white body candles as the buyers firmly were in control of this market and had some very strong upside momentum. Today, all of a sudden, the sellers have made net bearish progress on the day between the open and the close, and that also raises doubt about continuation of the trend to the downside. Having said that, however, the sellers have not taken control of this market, and the buyers are still control. They've closed the market up between the midpoint level and the high, and that suggests that they have control, not strong control, but they have control. We also have this largish shadow on the bottom representing upside price rejection, or the sellers losing commitment as they traded around this previous resistance area at 1347, which is now acting as support, and that's a very important level moving forward tomorrow. If we do see some strong bearishness down below there, then we can be fairly confident that the market may end up trading down to around the 1333 level. 1333 will be a very strong support level because we have the Tenkan-sen trading around there as well, so that will make that a fairly strong level. In terms of the Fibonacci extension that we were examining previously, the market is still in an uptrend, so this extension is still valid, and we're examining the relationship of the current uptrend to the last time the market was trending up. We've traded through the 161.8% level in a solid way, and we have a target around 1379. Now, the market will interact with the cloud before we get to that area around 1379, so I doubt that that target will be met before the trend is changed. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, the market remains bearish in the longer term time frame by trading below the cloud, but we're maintaining the bullishness in this market by trading above the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. Just looking at the Kijun-sen, that's now pointing flat, and that could be significant for this market. It's means that there's a very strong likelihood that the market will retrace back towards there. So let's watch the area around that 1347, and I say now, with the end of the white body candles and the black body candle now developing, and the market failing to take out the previous high, then there is a strong possibility that we could see that change of trend. But as I've said, if we do see that change of trend, strong support at the Tenkan-sen. Now, with the market trading above the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen, as I've mentioned, bullish in the long term and in the medium term and fast term timeframes, and the checkout span now is above the corresponding price action, and that's confirming the bullishness that we're seeing in those shorter timeframes. So if we do see a pullback, then most likely that we'll see the market find support around the 1333, and then perhaps rally again to test up around the 1347 or 1356 level. But bear in mind, we do have a strong area of cloud. Now, as we trade further into the next couple of weeks, the cloud will be coming down to lower levels to meet the market, and we also have a very thick area of cloud, so the amount of resistance offered by the cloud is going to get stronger over the next few weeks. So if the bulls are going to turn this market around, they will need to break out above this market within the next 2 or 3 days, because that's the area where the market or the cloud is thinnest. and that's the best opportunity with the amount of momentum that the buyers may have to break out above. So we could have a fairly significant time coming up over the next few days. So summarising, we have a bearish market in the long-term time frame, bullish in the shorter time frames. The buyers are no longer supporting the trend to the upside, but the sellers haven't taken control of this market. We do need to watch around the 1347 area for the sellers to take out the low and perhaps establish a lower high and a lower low. And we do see strong support down around 1333.